Hey everybody, I'm Pastor Bill from Open Door Baptist Church in Morehead City, and thanks for coming back for another word of encouragement. These are videos that we're putting out to help us all to walk through the E100 Bible reading plan and to see the encouragement that God provides in these highlights, these mountaintop passages, 50 in the Old Testament and 50 in the New Testament. And today, that brings us to three very important parables of Jesus in the chapter of Matthew chapter 15. In Matthew chapter 15, Jesus tells back-to-back three parables about things lost and things found. And the first one begins here in verse 3, where he says, "What man among you who has 100 sheep and loses one of them does not leave the 99 in the open field and go after the lost one until he finds it?" And then just a couple verses later, talking about a coin, he says, "What woman who has 10 silver coins, if she loses one coin, does not light a lamp, sweep the house, and search carefully until she finds it?" And then finally, in a very well-known parable, the parable of the lost son, that sometimes we call the prodigal son, we read that when this son who had been lost, when he comes to his senses and in desperation, he returns to his father, this is what happens. Beginning in verse 20, it says, "So he got up and went to his father, but while the son was still a long way off, his father saw him and was filled with compassion, and he ran and threw his arms around his neck and kissed him." Well, I think that these are very encouraging passages and parables that Jesus tells only for those who are lost. Do you feel lost today? Are you even willing to admit, to lay down your pride and to say, "Oh, I'm lost. I don't know my way. I've lost my way in this world"? If that is you, if you can submit to God's vision of direction and to say, "I can't get there, I can't attain that," then and only then will God be a father, a shepherd who, what does it say, goes after the lost one. Only then will God to you be like a woman who lights a lamp, sweeps the house, and searches, it says, for the lost one. Or be a father to you who runs, laying aside his dignity, condescending, and running out onto the dusty road and throwing his arms around you. If you are lost today, that is good news. That is good news, because God is a God who goes after, who searches, and who runs to meet the lost. Oh, I hope that that's encouraging to you today, and I hope that you'll tune in tomorrow for another word of encouragement.